para ver quantos achievements conseguimos
Hello,
fazer
everyone.
hoje. Hey,
I've got your back, Archdruid.
thanks, kids.
I've got your back, Archdruid.
Cozinha de cabeça, vai embora. Já estás no canal do Discord?
Era esta merda se ligar.
Depois?
Hi guys.
Hello,
Hey,
Mouse.
Melis.
I think that one is a lot cuter than the fur box. But can you do this? I will say
No.
it took a very long time to get this toy.
Which one is it?
The timber maul one thing that turns you into a fur ball.
Found it.
If only we had a mage. The mirror images also look like this if you use it. Yay! Let me see if that works. Hang on. Aha!
That's nice.
Yay!
Woohoo! Thanks, Rip.
You're welcome.
I'm so tall and muscular. It's different than usual.
Por que isso está tudo vazio? Ah.
Oh, it's just gonna be for 10 minutes and then it goes away. Beef, don't worry.
That's only for 5 minutes for me, though.
Eu estou a fazer.
Hello.
Hey, Lickrim.
Acho que é capaz de estarem a fazer some.
Estava a fechar a internet para ver se o lag era menor.
A fechar então.
Does not look like we're gonna have more than 9 tonight, which should be fine for normal anyway. Whatever we can't do tonight, we can try again tomorrow or next week. The only real achievement that needs a lot of people, or I mean, it's easier with a lot of people, is the very last one, the Arcus one.
am I supposed to do?
All the other ones
Taki
should be doing it.
swój, tá assim.
I don't know.
Well, let's see how far we go.
I already have at least one in here. The War Council one.
Yeah, the Antorus High Command we asked last week and everyone had it, so they're not really doing that, I guess.
Unless someone is missing it. But we'll see it in a while.
Mas a 7 pode ser que ao fazer loading outra vez isso volte tudo.
Fuck it.
Volte tudo ao sítio.
Oh, I wonder if the Storm Earth and Fire clones also gonna look like. Look at that.
Uma magia
Awesome.
ali em Dalaran também pode ser
Oh,
pode ser a razão.
they're not using their tiny
mais
hats.
lento.
That's a shame, but still.
Kind of look like gummy bears.
They kind of do, yeah.
Não, também é normal que vamos fazer.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey, everyone in.
Lightforged, secure this position! The Vindicar will draw all the fire we can, Torarion, but we cannot hold out long. You must disable their defenses. We will not fail you, Prophet. Champions,
Okay.
we'll keep these winged
Aw, I
beasts
switched back.
occupied while you clear a path.
Is there any mounted? No, all of them.
No, because you cannot mount in bear form, so you shouldn't be able to use any mount
No,
while
I
you're...
wanted to be a bear riding a bear.
Okay, that was a mistake. I cut chili earlier and apparently didn't wash my hands good enough and just rubbed my eyes. That
Oh,
wasn't the
dear.
smartest move.
Do you need a minute?
I'm just gonna sit here and cry.
So like Riff every evening? Whenever he plays with us.
I feel like crying anyway because the field medic drop rate is just so atrociously low.
Oh yeah, terrible.
I was farming the sprites in Val Shara yesterday for 2 hours. I got 7 of them because I got I needed one. I needed a specific one. I got the other 2 6 times before the one I needed dropped. If this is the same in Stormheim, I'm never gonna finish this before the end of the expansion.
Yeah.
What's that?
What are you trying to finish?
Field medic.
I don't know what that is.
Let's go.
First aid is going away, and I'd like the title before it's going away because the achievement is going away as well.
Ugh, I'm only missing 3. Yuck.
Yep, me too. 2 of them in Stormheim and 1 in Suramar. Suramar is going to be even more fun because there's 4 possible ones there, so... Like I said, I got the wrong one 6 times in a row yesterday.
I didn't even realize that was an achievement. I think I've been actually rejecting the quest quite a few times.
Yeah, me too.
You have to reject it because if you don't, or if you get one that you already have, you have to do it or the next one will not drop. You can only have one of those quests active.
No, I mean, I may have gotten already one of those that I need for the achievement.
Yeah, well.
And I didn't do it. Oops.
I had one active for the longest time that I already had done because I didn't realize this was going to be this would be going away, so I was in no rush. And it's very likely that from doing the many PvP work quests in those zones, I would have already gotten what I needed. Because they most likely drop from humanoids.
Para system.
Oh damn it! I thought
Tá
that
no
was
5.
Hellas.
Mete no 3, só favor. Aqui. Mete no 3. Mete lá. Alguma coisa que subiu aí as recomendações gráficas pode ter sido a GeForce Experience e por isso é que se está a borrar todo, percebes? Are we on there?
Yep, we are.
Yeah, but we're only 9 people, so stuff dies slower because the hit points don't change between 9 and 10.
Well, we're still just 8. And Melissa is joining us shortly.
Yeah, she's already inside.
Amelis, if you could hear us, say something.
My PC sucks.
Yay!
Aren't you getting a new one?
Hopefully.
For a minute there, we thought it might be, you know, Storm and the sock puppet.
No, she's real. She's real.
Amelis is real. Yay!
You talked before.
I know, but only briefly. Like, a word. I mean, I can say that my girlfriend, and I use the term loosely, is here. Oh, say something, Anita. Oh, hi, everyone!
Press the attack!
Why don't you go all English on us all the time?
I don't know. I
Oh,
have
hi, everyone!
Hi, everyone!
Monstrosity down!
That was unusually British.
I know, right?
Unexpectedly British rather. Okay, let's feast and things before we
Don't
cover-
bother to flask up, because I mean, it's normal. Come on.
Oh, well, but we should. We're only
Oh,
9.
come on.
In any case, this sure beef, trade me if you need one.
Well, I have a stack of flasks. Might as well use them up before the end of the expansion.
Woohoo! Now, where's that first one?
Yeah, but whatever turns out, they're actually useful in the next expansion.
By the way, there are some data mines for new alchemy stuff, and the flasks are going to be different too, and some potions as well. It looks like they're tinkering with the idea of having just one single flask work for your primary stat instead of having 4 of them. Not sure if that's going to last, but still.
Too far away.
Well, it might be nice for monks and druids that have agility and intellect or something.
Yep, but also it just saves having to run all around the world collecting herbs. Instead, you could just, I suppose, use the same ones. In any case, our first achievement here, Warmonger, is requires us to kill 16 Blightscale worms that some of us have already spotted that appear sometimes. They can be, I think, 3 different colors, either red or green or whatever, and purple. They appear rather briefly, but you can't actually see them quite easily. The trick is they can only be destroyed with the decimation ability, which is the stuff that we usually run to the sides with. So this achievement will get a little hectic, and it sort of depends on everyone seeing where worms are and running over there. Now I'm gonna put
Beef, you
Also,
don't.
not DPSing the boss too hard.
Beef, you don't need a tracker for this because if you track the achievement, it's currently red, and once you kill 16, it goes white. The text goes white.
So that shouldn't be a problem. I've put a few markers all around, and we can sort of call out if there's somewhere that aren't going there, and we can actually make the fight last sort of forever until we get all of the worms. Because at the second phase 1, when we destroy the cannon on the left, the Annihilator one, 3 decimates come, and that really amps up all the worms we need to kill. However, 16 will take a while. And we won't get any of those line rectangles, green rectangles that we have to dodge from. Those are heroic only, so yay!
So we should kill the Annihilator and then just wait?
Yeah, wait until we kill all of them. All of the worms. I'm tracking the achievements, so if we fail... there is a
Back
lot...
on the DPS, right?
Yeah, just don't bother DPSing at all in phase 2. Second phase 1, rather. But for now, let's just start.
So we DPS normal until the first cannon goes down and then we stop DPS.
Yep. For now, we can DPS at will and then kill the cannon on the left as
4,
usual.
3, 2, 1.
Enemy combatants detected.
Was that just one annihilation zone?
Yep.
Isn't that cute? Oh, there was one. The last four. Oh, well, the decimation zone.
The boss seems to be going down awfully fast.
No, that's fine. It has to. We need to trigger the other phase so we get the decimations. God damn it, I almost... It's one of them is dead. Tanks, did you notice any worms over at red or yellow?
Yeah.
Okay. Should be 60-something percent. 60.
At blue.
Se vês worm, mata, ok? Não.
Here we go, cannon on the left.
Desapareceu porque morreu. Se desapareceu porque morreu.
Here we go, run away. Now, afterwards, don't bother DPSing the boss, let's just wait for the annihilation, decimation.
Agora não fazer DPS no
For
boss.
the worms. 10 seconds till the next one. Sort of spread out preemptively, I guess. Here they come.
Targets acquired.
Here comes the next one.
I think one just died.
Over at Moon.
Yeah, Moon has one. Yeah, kind of hard to spot though.
Yeah.
Targets acquired.
Purple.
Purple.
There's one at Moon too.
There's 2 of them.
I saw one at yellow, but it went another one.
My tracker is showing no progress at all, though.
No, it will only turn white when we kill all 16 of them.
We got
Damn.
another 2.
Blue one is gone.
Targets acquired.
Middle 2 of them.
But we know how many we have.
We don't. Not gonna reach it.
There's one in the middle. I'm getting that one.
Ah, God.
Weapon system prime.
Red.
And blue. And in the middle.
3 of them, nice.
Level 1 is gone.
Yeah, they got all hit.
Red. Blue.
There we go.
It's white.
Got it?
Looking
White, let's resume.
Hooray!
That wasn't so bad.
Pretty silly achievement, but still.
Wait until the ball one.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Fun! Fun!
9, is it? 9 balls at the same time.
9
Yep.
bombs at the same time.
That's a lot of balls.
I'm gonna try and kill some more of these wolves.
Overachiever.
So, who's gonna miss this boss? It was a nice first boss, actually. I like fights where the arena is not large, like Crows and things like that, so it gives another layer of intensity.
I got the solo tank in one, so
Celis is happy with this boss then.
Another worm? But we already got them all. Ok, mas já matamos o suficiente para eles serem. Nada te impede, realmente.
And there we go. Congratulations all.
I've started my assault on the northern front. I'll
Now,
keep their forces occupied so you can hit the priority
dogs.
targets.
That one's gonna be fun.
Our forces are moving towards Legion High Command.
Actually, some of these achievements
all
are
the time
cleverly
you can,
thought out, but this is not the most well-optimized raid for achievements because sometimes wiping is not exactly easy, but it is possible.
Okay, explain to me how I'm second in damage.
Woohoo!
Incoming Legion
And this.
Alright!
Wow, that was a lot of Holy Nova riff.
Nailed it!
There's no achievement for that though.
Aww.
Yes.
Maybe that face rolling tactic I was earlier explaining to Beef isn't working after all.
By the way, is anyone still looking for trash epics in here for transmog?
Yeah, but the one I need only drops on heroic.
Aha.
It only drops in right? The one we need?
I believe so. I would believe the one for normal is a different one.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, the colors I think are different, yeah.
Yeah, because the colors is different, it doesn't count as the same. Just wait until after the expansion, eventually we'll get it. Eventually nobody will care about that stuff
Stupid
anymore.
as hell that the set needs to be away. But
Yeah, I don't understand that decision either.
honestly, I've never seen drop. Have you?
I've seen it in the auction house, but I don't think it has dropped. It has dropped for us.
I've seen it in the action house for almost 200,000 gold
from the
no country.
battlefield.
Transmog isn't worth that much.
Okay, now this is where the achievements get interesting.
I have many lucky doos.
Actually, it's really no point in marking the boss, as that was stupid. Who's gonna go on the fire one as the sellers?
Yep.
Many farewell.
There it is. So, during this fight, this achievement sort of depends on the tanks and everyone looking out. During the fight, several of these green pools, you see, like this one over here. Actually, there's 3 over here. Do you see where I'm jumping here? The tanks especially. These 3, the one next
Actually,
to...
Gigs, I think it's only the one that's lower, that has a lower front lip. I think those are the only ones that count, because otherwise it would be 4. There's 3 on each side.
Yeah, but I think more of them, they're not always the same. I mean, it can change. These will become sort of empowered, rather, and they'll switch color. They'll get a sort of either orange or purple hue over them, which means that they'll give a sort of a buff to the boss that goes over. And we have to drag the boss to the matching color pool. These will switch rather frequently, and we have to make sure they gain, I think it's 5 stacks of this, and then we can kill them. However, as soon as they touch each other, or they are within, on normal, I think it's 15 yards or 20 yards or something, and they buff each other, the fell imbuement buff goes away, so we can't tank them together or bring them together at all. So this is.
I have a question regarding that. Would it be easier to just tank one of the dogs each by a pool and wait for the pool to become the right color and then take the dog into it?
Of course, yeah, we can start off right away. I don't think the buff disappears if the wrong color dog is there.
Because I think the biggest danger would probably be having to move them around frequently.
Well, that is going to happen regardless, because from one video I've seen, the first purple pool was the one over here, and then the second purple pool was the one closest to the red dog, so it was completely across the room.
Yeah, but I mean, the pools keep changing, right? I mean, eventually, wouldn't the pool that the dog is next to become eventually the right color again? Then there would have to be no dog movement at all.
But I think it is. I think it is random, and I'm almost sure that what they gain, the buff they gain, is timed. It's not. It's a buff, so it will time out eventually. There is limited information here, so I was just gonna say we try it. If we run into problems, we can always bring them together and wipe quickly.
Alrighty then, I'm ready.
Okay, as soon as they come down, take it away. No, just I'm just gonna put some markers, just sort of guides.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Is there any point in DPSing them beforehand?
No, not really.
Okay, no worries.
Still in rage timer?
I can't see any in range. Oh, there it is. Fire one at yellow, purple one at green. Pull them apart, please.
He does not like to move at all.
Shatuk has 1 stack. Oh good, that doesn't go away with its time, it's permanent.
purple? Is it yellow?
Red is behind green. Run, beef! Run! And Chetu Fork has 1 stack.
How many stacks is it?
5.
The purple pool stopped, went away before we got there.
Chetu gets 2 stacks. Keep an eye out. Purple one is at green, fire one is at yellow, so switch it.
Let's just assume they're gonna rotate.
Not sure if we're gonna make it because Siphon Corruption is out. Don't bring them together.
I think it's best we don't take them next to the pools, or else we'll just get in each other's way.
Okay, go.
Rápido, bicho. Estás a ser muito lento a levar o campo para lá, mano. Já disseram que esta merda estava lá há 500 anos.
Get the stack and then move them kind of centrally.
Yep,
No,
that's a
that's
good idea. Just don't bring them together. And the frickin' sphere. I hate these things. I'm not gonna miss these spheres.
Oh, absolutely not.
They're worse on Mythic, I can assure you.
Purple on yellow.
Purple at yellow.
Fire at
one
green.
at green.
Chutug is 4.
Org is still 1 stack behind even after this one, so...
Apesar do Biff estar a ser super lento, o Celis ainda tem menos uma stack do que
So,
o Biff.
anyone know any good dog jokes?
Any good what?
Dog jokes? Seeing as they're dogs.
How do you call a dog without legs?
I don't
I
know.
can only tell you a regular joke, but it's not funny though.
You don't. You go pick them.
Oh, well that's...
Purple
Purple
at green.
Purple at green, fire one. Somewhere where's the fire one?
That was pretty funny, Storm, thanks.
What, Biff? Sorry?
That was pretty funny, actually.
On the back one, Beef behind you. Okay, Chatug's ready.
5, Farg still needs 1. 1 more cycle. Can you bring the boss a little bit further back, Beef, so healers can get range of you too?
Yeah, we should probably put him into the position we normally tank him.
Purple at red.
Red is at yellow. Just pull him a little bit further back. Beef. And they're at 5.
Beef, you can bring him in the middle. He's ready.
Let's go
He
back
has 5
to
stacks.
original position. So red for the...
Beef, dale.
There we go. Don't break them
Dale,
together.
Beef.
Let's kill them.
Okay. That's shooting. A parte de estar aqui parado a olhar para o ar.
This was the achievement, by the way. No, this is fine. This is fine.
This will give us a month if we get all the achievements. This will give us a month if we get all the achievements. Yeah, é parecido com a month dos cães. Bem, andar é que vai ser complicado. Eu preciso apanhar umas quantas horas espalhadas pela sala. Algumas não tipo da parte da entrada e merdas assim. Depois que eu tens que fazer a realidade para voar e saltar para esses sítios para apanhar os jogos. Boa notícia que não temos que ser todos a fazer isso, pode ser só uma pessoa.
Timer on it.
back motorcycles.
There we go.
Countless more await the attention of your blade.
Sounds good to me, yeah, but no dog.
No mount. Give us your damn mount.
This is really lame.
Okay, so was anyone missing the next achievement from Mentor and High Command?
This is the War Room, is what it's called.
I think one person was missing it. It's this one.
Já temos.
Or does everyone have it? Someone not have it?
Me and Amelas do.
Beef, do you have this achievement?
Is there any point in bonus rolling to see if the mount drops? No.
I don't think so.
So everyone has it, right?
If everyone has it, we can just
skip it.
Yeah, skip it. Turn back after the stretch. Let's go for Portal Keeper.
Come back, thief.
What do you have to do in Portal Keeper?
I think I can handle all of the achievements.
You have to bring back one of those colored spheres from each of the three worlds.
Create a rip using all three different color orbs, including the ones we don't use. But I'll do the achievement.
No, we only get the red one.
No, we only really need the red, and the other ones are mythic and achievement.
Once you create this portal, this rift portal, though, it's gonna debuff everybody.
Yeah,
so
and
it's
it
gonna
lasts for the whole fight. So
yep, it's gonna be nasty.
Yep.
Well,
Someone has never gone up. I have no idea what you go do whatsoever. So I'm just like.
I'll summarize it in a while.
Upstairs is pretty simple. So all you do is you DPS one boss that you need to frequently interrupt, and you need to bring the little orb back with you. Well, the red one normally. This time, each of them. Each boss has a bad ability that needs to be interrupted, and the spider boss also webs people. You have to break them out of the web.
We're staying downstairs.
I will go through all of this in a while. Just one thing at a time.
What, you cannot multitask? Seriously?
For shame.
On the good side of the news, no exploding imps.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something about your eyes.
Yeah, that stopped. They stopped itching. Well, to the level they always itch because of my allergies. So did you want to hear that joke I was going to tell?
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
How many Germans does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Oh god, I'm scared now.
One.
One. We are efficient and have no sense of humor.
Okay. Thank you, Lakry. Let me just get rid of this, get rid of that, and get rid of that. First, upstairs, we can send pretty much everyone and anyone we want, because the imps, as someone mentioned before, no longer explode on heroic. They just roam around and are just annoying. And during the Felt the Fell Storm barrage thing, only one line appears instead of 3, so we can easily dodge it and we can easily kill the ads. All of the rest still happens on normal, so the collapsing world still happens, and the mini bosses still happen up on the portals, and we have to go kill them.
I think
Now,
the collapsing world doesn't kill you on normal. But
for this achievement, we need to create a chaotic rift. This happens when one person, all it takes is one person, have all 3 debuffs up at the same time. I think I'm probably the fastest one, either me or Lickery and Storm, the fastest one to reach the other platforms. So ideally, is someone runs up to the red platform, picks up one of the fire orbs, comes downstairs, then goes up to the green platform. And I actually think the green one traps you, so we need someone else to go to the purple one to get the purple orb and then bring it to the other platform. And then just wait for all of them to drop. And then one person runs through all of these 3 and creates this chaotic rift. Yes, but we can't do it after any mini-boss spawns. So, since mini-bosses start spawning at 90%, we just engage her, don't DPS her at all until we create this chaotic rift, and then we can go kill her. Well, Zart can take some inspiration for more warlock evil thingies from this achievement. Now, when the chaotic rift is open, and we'll have to handle it for pretty much all of the fight, it will do very annoying things. First of all, it debuffs random people with a specific color debuff. It's either red, green, or purple. And you have to go into the portal corresponding to your debuff and allow the debuff to time out up there. If you leave it down here, it will explode, and it deals 5 million damage to anyone who has it, which may not kill you, but it will really hurt. Aside from that, the chaotic rift just continuously pulls it towards it, which is rather annoying, especially for healers. So, I need one volunteer to go up to the purple platform to go get the purple one. I'll go up to the green, the red one, and then both of us go to the green one. Who volunteers?
I can do it.
Okay.
So just grab the purple orb and go to the green portal.
Yeah.
No, sounds easy enough.
Which one is that? Green?
Actually, can we? Yep, that's okay. Just check one thing. Yes, start. No, they are imps, but they don't explode. Okay, we are ready. Remember, don't DPS the boss at all until we get the chaotic rift sorted.
5,
Okay.
4,
And good luck, everyone.
2,
Your
1.
war ends here.
Don't dispel anyone.
Witness the fate of all who oppose us. Rend their flesh.
10 seconds until my buff drops. 5 seconds.
Pick it up and come upstairs to the platform, Liquor.
It dropped.
Can you pick it up? There you go. Now
red
run
one?
over the other two. The green one too.
Witness the fate of all who
You have all three of them?
No, the blue one dropped off. The purple one dropped off while I was while you were upstairs.
Então porque ficaste aí à espera, caralho, devias ter subido também.
Thank you.
It's
Come upstairs, just run through the other two quickly.
Witness the power to destroy worlds.
I have all three now. What do I do? Go down?
No, I think the rift is already open.
It is?
Is it?
Yes.
Something's definitely happening.
Yep. Now we can resume DPS and do the fight as normal. Just watch out for your debuffs, go up to the corresponding platform when necessary.
Now I get an annoying wind effect.
Just wait upstairs until the debuff disappears. Up to the red portal as usual.
Steve, yours was hot.
Leave none alive.
Storm, stay up here. We need a tank up here. I'll get the next one. Actually, someone else needs to get the other one. Thank you.
Witness the power to destroy worlds.
Green portal coming up. LA.
Gaze upon
we go.
Rancor, a landscape of festering pools and skittering death.
Come closer.
Let the rift also pulls us up here. Of the collapsing world. Be safe.
Our forces are infinite. Witness the power to destroy worlds.
What is it with Bliss and stuff and you being pulled into different directions?
I feel like Iskar here.
Who? Now we stand by for the purple one. There we go.
Once a world of magic and knowledge. Now, a twisted landscape from which none escapes.
Sorry?
What does communicate in the natural red people?
Our forces are infinite.
Not slay.
There we go. There we go.
What an annoying fight.
Certainly became a lot more interesting, didn't it?
Reinforcements. Now is the time to press our attack.
I think I had to go up 4 times.
Yeah. This is specific, especially annoying for healers, and it was once assumed that it was pretty much impossible to do without 3 or 4 healers, but there we go, lo and behold.
I think they just squeezed the entire mechanics by not going up when we had a debuff. I didn't know which platform it was, and then with Fridays in my absorb shield, I mitigated like 60 or 70% of the inflicted damage anyways.
Apparently it's only a problem if you have the wrong debuff if you're on the main platform, because I had a red debuff go off on me while I was on the purple platform, and that didn't hurt anybody.
Well, it only hurts yourself.
Yeah, it only hurts yourself.
Yeah, but I didn't take any damage either.
Well, it may be
Champions,
some
hear me. The
legendary
Legion has breached my
defensive or something.
sanctuary.
No.
And my defenses will soon
I just didn't
be
buffer to
overrun.
go up, and the first damage didn't kill me, and I was like, yeah, maybe it was some good.
Sargeras,
Yeah, but don't logs have a damage reduction on them anyway?
Yeah, but I mean, I have my absorb shield, and I used Pridus in order to remove that anyway. So I got like maybe 2 million through the damage, and, and that got immediately healed up by Rift, so there was no problem there.
You don't actually need to do this boss for the achievement, right?
No.
Did the trade work with?
It didn't, for some reason.
I did that once too. I did that once too, Tree. But I think I also had a binding on me at some point that.
Thank you.
There we go.
I feel so weird selling DP.
I have many wares.
You'll get used to it.
I don't think we're going to do the fight unless there's something that anybody needs from this boss. I mean, it's reasonably quick to do. Is anybody lacking a tier piece that they want from the normal set?
My May your feet find good trails.
We don't need to do the fight?
No, the achievement can be done without doing the fight. It can be done during the fight, can be done after the fight, or without a fight at all. I think it just you need to collect 5 orbs that spawn at certain points, and Giggs knows where these are. I think you have to either have to use the ability you get, the Surge of Life, to launch, or you have to have a Demon Hunter that sails around. But I'm sure Giggs will explain all of this once he gets back.
How's your head? How's your head?
I'm hosting you.
You're hosting me.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
And by the way, I apologize for the wonky portal creation. I wasn't aware that I only had 20 seconds to.
Oh, that's fine.
To
That's
get
fine.
over to the other platform.
Neither did I.
I also didn't realize that I had to be up there. I thought it would be enough if you came down and stepped into that circle around me.
Damn, Beef, you look awesome.
Okay, to do this achievement, we need to collect 5 orbs that appear in the preset order here. We don't have to do the boss, but I think they only really trigger, I think, either if everyone is inside or if we start the fight and then wipe or leave or something. Anyway, one of them, these, we don't have to get to them really fast. There are 2 ways to do this, either just 1 or 2 people collect them, or have 5 people wait by a specific point to reach the orb. So one of them is over here, and I'm going to assign B, for example. This is the second orb. The first one is down here. And yep.
If you stay down here, can you give me a general direction, because I have no idea
where red is.
The
other one is underneath that ledge there.
I don't see red. Oh yes, okay.
Underneath that ledge there, and can be storm.
Is it spawning exactly in this position where the red marker is, or do I need to jump up?
No,
or
I think it's actually in this position. The other one is a little hard to reach. Zart, can you come with me?
I have a question. Can I just wait here for it?
Yep, that's why I'm assigning people there. You could just wait there until the orb spawns, and then
okay,
good.
Where are you? Oh, there.
By A&R. Okay, it's underneath the platform where A&R is. If you tilt the camera just slightly, you can see that there's an undersection. And if I'm not mistaken, it is there. You see where the blue thing is?
Vaguely, yeah.
Okay. It's either that one. I think it's that one, yeah. You can reach it if you use the extra action thing.
Okay.
You can just do that, then circle once or something, and then just click it there.
I try my best. You want me to try now, or?
No, yeah, you can try it now. Did you make it close?
Close, but I'm kind of now in a breathing area. I'm kind of stuck in water.
You can jump off the edge and it'll put you back.
Oh yeah, I'm back.
Okay. You can try and reach it from the other side and then just walk underneath.
I'm gonna pee while
I think this one is a little easier to get to. If you go from here, over here. If you drop down at that one, it may be easier to reach. and then just walk underneath the platform.
But it's gonna be on the rim, on the golden thing.
I think so. And now the very last one is the hardest one to get. Now bear with me, I've died several times trying to make it up there. Ugh.
How can you die in here? If you fall off, you get teleported back.
Because this is right on the edge of the arena.
Ah, I see.
There we go, I've made it. Okay, are we all in positions?
Uhum. O costume, acho eu, ou o resto da luta.
Okay,
They all
3
spawn at the
circles
same
and then
time?
I'm down.
No, they spawn in order.
Ok.
First one is yellow, first one is red, then yellow, then I think is green, then blue, and then where I am.
Ok, ok.
Everyone in position?
I am.
I'm ready.
Yeah, or just wipe, and the achievement doesn't require us to kill the boss, just collect the orbs. So anyone who is not on this roll can go talk to ANR and start the fight, please.
I'm on it.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
You'll see when the orb appears, Beef.
Champions, the forces of the Legion seek to capture my essence.
Is red
for
one
their
up?
Infernal master.
Not yet. How can I tell?
The gold orb appears. Can't miss it.
Okay.
Can you see anything?
No. Could it be that I picked it up because I'm standing right where it spawns?
Is the yellow one there?
Green isn't here either.
Neither is blue.
Anything, Liquria?
Nope, I will let you know when I have something.
It should already be there. It's
There is-
pretty instant.
There is nothing, sorry. Like I said, unless I picked it up instantaneously and I didn't get a
In which case,
visual
just
feedback.
sidestep a little and wait for it to respawn again.
Defeat them before they reach me, or all is lost.
And we can also wipe. They still appear if we wipe.
Resistance wanes. Should Sargeras prevail, be gone, intruders. Back to your master. It ends.
Yep. Let's redo it. Now the orbs. I hope the orbs are still will appear.
That was stupid.
We need to. If they don't appear now, then it was changed and we have to kill her first. But I am pretty sure that we saw the orbs before killing her.
Yeah, I see it now. It's a red.
Okay. Now don't pick them up, just move in close to them. Let everyone
Okay.
get to their positions.
Oh, I see them.
Good.
It definitely did not spawn.
Não, a yellow só vai estar depois de apanharem a red. Yeah. E depois é a minha.
Okay, I'm close to mine.
I'm close to my marker too.
Wait.
Oh, this one is so stressful to get to.
So let me get this. Let me see if I get this right. As soon as I pick up mine, the yellow one will spawn.
Yeah.
And picking up the yellow one will spawn the next one thereafter. This is why we should all be in position, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We have, I think, 10 seconds or so to get to the next one. But if we're all in a preset order, we could just run over them and pick them up.
There's no reason to make it hard on ourselves.
Let's see if we're all in position.
Self-imposed challenge.
Okay, go Licria.
I wouldn't mind. Okay, I got mine. Wouldn't mind no challenge after that portal fight.
Keep going.
Come on!
Run back up or jump back up.
It's not that hard, come on, é só saltar para ali, caralho.
Okay, keep going. Green or blue?
Green isn't here. It is
I
not.
touched blue.
Green just spawned. Okay, green's done.
Green's done.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Yay!
It was on a different pole than he told me, and you cannot jump up. You used to
No.
then jump to get to it.
In all fairness, I only really try to do this once.
No, there's no blame. It's just like that's why the delay.
Hey, we got it. The only thing that matters.
Fácil.
And we can just get out of here.
Now we can blow up a lot of stuff.
Now, everyone's most
E eu
favorite
estava nas escadas,
achievement.
eu das escadas saltei para aí.
Something we've always wanted to do before.
Não foi ele?
I thought you would take.
Not sure if I trust you.
Next is Eminar.
Explode everything.
Oh, explode everything. That should
Explode
be fun.
everything, yes.
But there's not. There, I guess, aren't going to be any tripwires. Those are only heroic, right?
No, they also appear on normal.
They just don't hurt as much.
Okay.
No, they don't hurt as much.
Thank God.
I can just put a gateway, and then Aldana uses his paladin bubble, and then just goes through everything.
No, because they also damage the rest of the raid.
Yeah, they also
Exactly.
damage. They don't hurt as much, but they still hurt.
I just wanted to make it glorious.
Glorious and deadly.
Make it glorious by surviving.
I use pride, it's okay.
I vote that we make it fabulous instead.
Halt!
I'm fine with functional.
Correct.
It almost sounds German, Celeste.
Okay, the
We'll
exhaust.
go no further, mortal scum.
Striking at the heart of the Legion is futile until we take out their war machines. Unchecked, they would soon overwhelm us.
Agreed. We must cripple those infernal engines of destruction. Champions,
Phase 1 is
use
normal.
this teleporter
Yep.
to board the
Phase
Vindicar.
2 is normal.
We're just gonna wait until everyone is
everything.
here.
Tiny feet, don't forget.
Thanks, Rip.
Comidinha.
So
Thank you, comedian.
this next one is hard to kill, which requires us to trigger every trap on the bridge on normal. We can do this two ways. Either we destroy all of the traps en route to the second platform, and then again back en route back towards the first one, or we try and avoid as many as we can and then just destroy them all on our second attempt, on our second crossing. I think it is a lot easier to do it just half and half, because most of the traps are stasis traps, and we have only 2 healers. So ideally, we want to stagger these dispels and only use mass dispel if it really proves necessary.
Don't they respawn for the way back?
No, the boss spawns new ones.
Ah, so we will get more traps if we don't do any in the first run.
Yep.
Okay.
The ones from the first one stay, and the second one creates new ones, so to speak. Every trap still exists. We still have pulse grenades that can pinball us, ping pong us rather, everywhere. With the stasis traps that
Não sei como é que vamos
people
fazer os
sleep.
largos.
The blast
É apanhar
laser
aquele, estás a ver
tripwires.
aquelas horas
And the
na fase final, quando estás
shrapnel
morta,
blast
apanhar
mine
20
things,
em menos
which
5
are
segundos.
like the pulse grenades, but they're red. So everything hurts. Let's again try and be neat and destroy them in bits, then heal up, and then destroy more bits, and then heal up, and all that.
Não sei como é que
Paladin
vamos
things sound nice.
I know I'm jumping the gun a little bit, but is the Argus one even possible?
Yes, it is possible.
If you have Pridus, I suggest you use it because DPS is not going to matter here. But if everybody's shielded, our healers will have less to heal.
We like having a lot to heal, though.
Okay. Well, you might also be not functional if you're stunned or whatever. So.
Yeah, but it's a nice damage absorb shield, nevertheless.
Are you ready to go, Riv?
Yep.
Let's go. Let's start off, fight as normal. Then just before we go, we group up together and cross the bridge in a group and destroy stuff along the way.
Your parts as a
I'm pretty sure that even with people using Pridus, you will have enough to heal with. We don't have to just destroy the ones on the platforms, do we?
No, the achievement is just for the bridge. Transition is almost here. Here we go. Let's group up. And let's start detonating stuff. Just take it in as a group, please. So we don't overwhelm the healing. Luckily, no balls. There we go. Clean.
Easy peasy.
Was that horrible to heal through? Nope.
Eu tento que os invernos foram para levar menos dano. O mais complicado acho que é agora tipo voltar para trás. E os raios, não sei se tem raios, é normal.
Okay, wait. Let's wait for the ships to zap. There we go. Now let's move up before we trip the first one. Okay. Gosh, these hurt so little on normal. Wait!
Jinxing it.
Go, 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 go!
Good old divine hand.
What's the point of having it? I mean,
Thumbs are up.
Isso eu diria aquilo que está a andar fora.
the bridge looks so clean.
As últimas tapas fui eu que ligo nelas todas.
Squeaky clean.
There we go. Congrats, everyone.
Would you like to take a short break, Gigs?
Yes, we didn't have a break, did we?
We did not.
Let's have one before King Wrath.
Is it just me, or did you guys think that this was a lot easier than it sounded like initially?
Well, on normal, I think.
Well, but it's on the other hand, it's normal, and we are heroic geared, and some of us are mythic geared. Looking at Riv here.
I'll be right back.
So we're having the break now?
Yeah.
Okay. Lee, that icon of yours on Discord, is that Shodan?
Indeed it is.
That's it.
System Shock, the original System Shock was my favorite computer game of all times. I must have played through that at least 10 times. And initially, when I would build a new computer, I would put this game on and see how well it was running now, because the original System Shock was so far ahead of its time in the graphics system that most PCs back then couldn't run it properly.
Excited for the remaster?
I hope that they don't fuck up, because it didn't look good for a while, and I would have been severely disappointed, because of course I backed this on Kickstarter when I saw it. And the funny thing is, even if you play the old one, the one that they made running again properly, the graphics look clunky, but it's still a good game.
It is. I played it not last summer, 2 years ago. It's still all set. It's a good game.
For a game that came out, what, 20 years ago, that's actually pretty amazing.
Yep.
And it's unfortunate that System Shock 2 sucked so badly. System Shock 2 was just one long corridor, and the end in the menu was just horrendous. There's actually a game that's the true successor of System Shock that's called Prey, and I'm not sure if you know that.
Yep.
Because that was done by the same team that did the original System Shock.
Yeah, that's a game you can beat in 5 minutes.
What, Prey?
Play the new one.
Yeah,
though.
if you speedrun it, it's so broken you can literally just jump out of the walls and go right to the ending.
That's bad. And
it was the
unfortunate.
new one that came out last year. I think
So-
is it supposed to be a remaster for the original one, or I'm not sure.
Which one?
The new Prey that came out last year.
I don't know. Riv, did you buy anything on the Steam Summer Sale?
I did not know.
What about you, Celis?
A few things.
Care to name names?
A couple of RPGs I've been meaning to play. I decided to try out the Elder Scrolls MMO. It was only $10. Not impressed.
I picked up The Long Dark, that snowy survival game set in Canada.
Is it any good?
And I'm thinking about getting Planescape Torment again, even though in the remastered version, even though the old one is still runnable. But a bigger screen resolution would be very nice.
I picked up quite a few. Also. Right now I'm mostly playing The Witcher, the Neo Complete Edition, and Fallout 4.
Well, the other game I play 2 games aside from WoW at the moment. I'm still playing
and Nino 22.
Secret World Legends, which I kind of like. Yeah.
I tried it last summer.
Currently, I'm playing through Final Fantasy XIV. That game has one major design flaw, in my opinion.
Funnily, the Final Fantasy games never really did it for me. I could never warm up to them.
Yeah, but this is the MMO.
Oh, okay. Is it a grind
Basically-
or what?
No, it's not very great. It's very story heavy, with lots of cutscenes and stuff like that. But one of the main problems I found, there's basically to actually get to the new content stuff, you need to do the main storyline, and some of them require dungeons. They need 8 people, and it's impossible to get 8 people together at 4 p.m. and a.m. in night.
That's definitely a design flaw.
Yeah.
See, that's what I like about Secret World. It's also very story rich and very content rich, to the point where you actually have to do research on the internet for some missions because the information is not in game. They made up fake websites they are just used for that.
Yeah, it was a good design, but I just never could get into the combat of that system. There's something about it that felt wrong.
The combat takes a bit to get used to because the concept is different. There's 2 types of skills. There's builders and there's spenders, and you have to set yourself up in such a way that you have a few builders for each weapon.
Podemos levar com bolas aqui, não?
1 or 2 spenders for each weapon. Otherwise, it's not going to work.
Está pelo menos
I
9
don't mean
bolas
like that. I mean just the combat just felt off. It just didn't feel like it was doing anything. I think the right word is kinetic or something like that.
It's definitely different than WoW combat. That much is for sure. It's also more action oriented, so you have to actively dodge and stuff like that.
I'm actually going back to
Oh, my condolences.
É assim, os rogs da Asus, os laptops, são muito bons, são muito caros, são só aqueles todos bonitos que a gente vê na FNAC, estás a ver?
Not bad, but
Que a gente olha para eles e são quase 2000 euros, com 2000 euros compras 2 fixos iguais ao meu.
I'm not that much of a masochist to play games like that, gigs.
Ainda estava a dizer isso à minha mãe enquanto vocês estavam na primária, que era assim, ela estava a olhar para os programas, por acaso era bom, não queres
It is, it's the worst game in the
compra
series.
2 fixos iguais ao meu, caralho. O que é que eu disse? Eu ia estou a pensar em melhorar o PC. Com esse dinheiro comprávamos 2 PCs.
You're playing through it 3 times though.
1300 custou o meu?
while Dark Souls Remastered doesn't go on sale.
Eu também estou um bocado interessado em ver o que é que vai ser, mas eu não já mostrar em termos de laptops, quero ver se realmente o preço for o mesmo, vale a pena, percebes? Mas se for muito mais caro, vamos para desktop porque é melhor.
Okay, for this achievement, where is it?
Antorus.
The world revolves around me. We have to kill Kingaroth while 9 diabolic bombs, or those purple balls that spawn in sets of 2 or 3, are active. The easiest way to do this is for everyone to be really close to the boss in melee range, and since the bombs spawn at something like 3 rows, one of them really near melee, the other one is a bit further out, and the third one is really far outwards on this platform. The only ones that are actually going to be exploded are the ones in melee range, so at least 2 of them will always go through. Then it's just a matter of continuing the fight as normal, and then wait until the last set spawns. There is one major problem, is that during the ad phase we have to cross the center platform to reach the ads platforms to kill them faster, because this will prove impossible with so much happening. It will be very, very hard to...
It can't be any more difficult than which was that boss fight in, was it Nighthold with the... No, Tomb of Sagaris with the color balls. Can't be any worse than that on Heroic.
Yeah, the problem is that a lot happens at the same time, and it is very easy to mess this achievement up. But however, we can just fall off the edge and redo it in case we mess it up. So
yeah, but like Beef just said, can we just get him down really low and then gather the balls?
yeah,
I don't-
we can, but
Geeks-
we will still...
I don't think this is gonna work, because if we get another robot, if it needs a 10%, we get another robot phase, and we
It's
kill
okay,
a robot.
we can just ignore them and wait. If we get there and we don't have enough balls, you can just wait until more balls spawn. Even if we get another ad, we just won't kill it.
And remember, we only get 2 ads on normal.
Still, it should be the balls happen a lot, so we don't need to worry about the balls spawning. Can't believe I'm actually saying this, but we do have to worry about running into balls.
So ideally, like that inner circle over there. Like,
No, ideally everyone stands within melee range of the boss, but not on the tanks. The one caveat is that sometimes one person is targeted by a melee attack and spawns a crystal where it hits. And if you stand next to this crystal when the next attack goes out, it will damage you, regardless of if the boss is targeting you for the attack or not. So if you see a crystal spawning, you just have to sidestep it a little. We're only 9 people, so we won't take up that much space.
okay, nearly range to boss. Tentar o máximo possível não levar
It will
para
get pretty hectic there at the end, but just don't panic and don't run into any balls.
Save and
Try
ready
to
on that
anyway.
one.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go.
Five, four,
O máximo
three,
possível, sim.
2, 1.
Prepare to be deconstructed.
Different melee range. Really melee. There's bombs. Do not run over the bombs. Ads afterwards. Watch out so you don't run into the ball towards the ads.
Test subjects for my ultimate weapon.
What's my wall?
Sorry.
Estás a ver este círculo aqui mesmo ao pé da barreira verde? Onde eu estou? Se estiveres aqui, mesmo que as bolas passem aqui à volta, tu não te acertas. Se estiveres dentro desse círculo. Só tem tens de sair ao pé desse cristal, não podes estar ao pé desse cristal. A próxima vez que vou bater aí montes. Quem é que vem?
Now. We now. You ruined her. The bombs are spawning.
To stay in melee range.
Ads are spawning in 5 seconds. But it's very hard not to continue.
Should we just let the ads come to us?
We have to DPS them while they're still in here. This is one of them. Be very careful.
Se isto consegue chegar a 30, senão deixa de estar.
Careful coming out of blue. Ruiner.
Morreste? We can get you up. It's okay.
Can you melt this back, please?
Tá.
Accounts 5, 6, 5. You ruiner.
Foi o Ruiner que matou. Shit, e esta bola aqui? Foste tu? Pensei que tivesse celas que eu tivesse apanhado. Sim, sim, sim. Mas parece que não temos bolas suficientes, foda-se. Ainda vão aparecer mais, por isso não há problema. Cuidado com o Ruiner.
Ads very soon. I'm gonna get the bombs now.
Vão aparecer mais.
The ads.
São 9 só. Faltou uma e matar o boss.
Still enough?
Anyone count?
Line up right now.
Ruiner.
Oh shit, o Ruiner.
I think we should go for it.
9.
Explode anything.
Então matem o gajo, caralho, foda-se. Não tá. Não tá.
That's a lot of balls.
Horrible.
I had the weirdest longing to get the soundboard for Dookie Nukem, where it just goes balls, balls, balls all over again.
Time to put our
It was fun though, I have to admit that, Beef. It was fun.
return to the Vindicar and prepare to strike the
Some of them sound really horrible, but they're not that difficult to do in the end.
Burning Throne. To be honest, we are overkill, so...
And it was definitely more than 9 that were up. There were probably 12 or 13 that were up.
I counted 10.
Burning Throne, right?
Rainbow.
Oh, it's always good to have
Pensei que
some
não fosse dar mais
margin.
trabalho aquilo.
9 or more sounds good, but...
Oh, could you imagine would this be like when they would have said it has to be exactly 9 that are up? Oh my god. Actually, I think in this achievement, it's actually easier if you're fewer people, because there's fewer chances that people are gonna screw up.
The only achievement that is easier for people is Marcus.
I have a question. What parameters are we supposed to not run away with to debuff? Is that it?
We'll explain this when we get there. Just so I don't have to explain it several times, okay?
Okay.
Yes, we need to kill Lath's sisters first anyway.
If anyone is interested in Croatia, Denmark goes to out to them.
If we do it, I'll be impressed. So far I'm
will have the
impressed.
power he needs to claim the final Titan.
Aqui é ninguém levar com o debuff falando in the darkness. Isso significa ficarmos todos juntos, por isso é que eu perguntei se é para não fugir com o debuff. Sim. É ninguém levar com o Alone in the Darkness. O que nos obriga é estar todos juntos. Se alguém se separar por causa daquele debuff, leva com o Alone in the Darkness e não há... E não há... E não há achievement para ninguém.
Well, 7 down, 4 more to go.
Okay,
Together we stand.
for Mathrus, we need to not trigger alone in the dark in the darkness ever, which means that no one person can be more than 8 yards rather away from any player. There is no necrotic embrace on normal.
Então não há necrotic embrace. Okay.
It's perfectly safe to keep staying near other people, but always 8 yards. If anyone triggers alone in the darkness and gets misery on them, this will nullify this achievement. So we need to be very, very, very careful. It is somewhat easy to wipe on this fight, so if we don't get it, we can redo it fast. For the marked prey, I will handle it, seeing as we don't really have anyone else.
Get down. Olá, gatão. Papá. Fascinations negative. O gatão passou aqui a correr.
We are ready. Remember, stay close to someone at all times. Stay out of the boss's
4,
hitbox.
3, 2, 1.
Draw your blade.
I will show you Thomas.
Elvis.
Anda para cima de nós já. Mas volta em cima. Cagada! Cagada!
Fun, rather, handling it.
Foi uma cagada isto!
And after the free patch, this would become
Não foi?
impossible, so we're gonna have to convince Zard to do this achievement.
Foi facílimo!
There's also, I mean, there's this urge to run over to the other side once the puddles happen. But if you run too fast, you're risking being alone.
Why will this be impossible after pre-patch?
Transcendence's cooldown is going to be changed. It's going to be longer than
Agora isto é que vai ser!
the steam.
Temos que matar
So you can't really
as gajas com para acabar os tipos de
I could use
atos.
my demonic silver.
Tentar uma de cada tipo viva. Tem de estar uma daquelas do choque, tentar uma de fogo, tentar uma de arcane.
Well, my White Wolver had tons of 30 days cooldown, so yeah, it can happen.
Dá.
Put down some markers.
Dá, porque é normal. Se eu ser heróico era impossível. Única não estou a ver a fazer.
The cooldown is going to be to the next expansion. You're going to be able to use it once, like Beef said, and you have to be really choosy where you use it.
If anyone wants to switch talents to make something easier, remember, we can do so now.
You want me to have Typhoon on this one, right?
Yes. We don't
That's
have
Me
telling
too,
you.
right?
night to night. Sorry?
Me too, with Typhoon, right?
Yes, please.
Done.
We don't have a death knight tonight, so we can't do the usual trick. But we can use our regular trick, which is to paralyze one and move in front of that one, and then let I'm talking about Norgannon's army, of course. Just paralyze one and let that one survive. Then. So for this achievement, which is one of the most annoying ones in here, we have to keep each of the ads we get, each of the tournaments, one ad alive throughout all of the fight. This can create several problems, but what we can do if we get a bad combination is to make the fight last longer. There are no storms that we have to avoid on normal, and not really Beef. I think this one is harder, actually. But that's me. Anyway, what we have to do is to make sure each type of ad survives through all of the fights. So I will try and paralyze one for the Norgannon things. We need to let one of the flamethrower ads be kept alive. We need one of the Shocky Golgoneth's ads alive as well. And an Amanthul ad alive too. This is the worst problem. The problem with the Amanthul ad is that it only takes one ad to be alive for the debuff stacks to keep going. So if
maybe it won't be too bad on normal, I guess.
No. But remember that we have to keep it alive through all of the fights. So if this starts getting out of hand, what we can do is kill that one and then wait until the next set spawns, the next Amanthul set spawns. And if we have all of the ads, we can just ignore all of the ads and just focus the bosses. Does that make sense?
We can just hope that the Amanthul ad are going to be late in the fight, and we are almost done at this point.
Banish does work on Norgannon's ad too, and what we can do is I'll paralyze one near red so we can escape. Zard, if you can banish one close to yellow and keep that one banished, would that be possible?
Can we banish an Amanthul ad? And so
No, just the Norgannon's army.
I can try to do it, but because I also have to move around to avoid the army, I'm not sure I always see it, but I see what I can put focus on it.
Okay. For example, if you can banish the one that spawns where yellow is, it will be very close to where we have to run behind the ads too, and you can just spam the banish button when the ads are up, and hopefully it will take just a second.
Yeah, but the thing is, because of my passive artifact weapon that does AoE damage whenever something dies, I hope it doesn't kill exactly at the moment when the banish goes off. But other than that, I think I can do it.
Well, let's just try it. Aside from that, we're gonna leave. We'll try and leave ads alive away from where the action is happening, so we don't kill them by cleaving them or anything. So we're gonna aim to leave the back ones alive. So yellow one for the Norgannon's ad, where yellow usually is for the Amanthul ad, between yellow and green for the Shocky Golgoneth ad, and the green for the Flamethrower Kazdrok ad. Oops. And again, if we run into any problems and we have to kill one of these, we can just wait for the next set to spawn. The enrage timer in this fight is enormous. I'm almost
Can you
sure.
shout out again which ones we keep alive? Because if I put my dot on one, then they will always have the dot.
The yellow one for Norganen, with where yellow usually is for the Amanthul ad. Then between yellow and green for the Golganeth ad, and green for the Flamethrower ad.
Okay, thank you.
So the whole back row of ads. Riv, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I am the chill down your spine. I want to see your limbs roast.
First one is Amanthur, so we kill everything, I guess.
Yes.
That's actually good for us, I think.
Just gonna have to wait for the pop back. Just running about 15 seconds. First red, second, then yellow. So I hope you.
I want to see your
Here they
limbs
come.
roast.
Torments of the High Father have taken form!
I want to see your limbs roast.
What the fuck? Não percebi.
I want to see your limbs roast.
Careful with DPS.
Yes. Everyone, closer to red, please. Banish the yellow one. I'll paralyze one near red, just behind them.
I want to see your limbs roast.
Mortals ain't meant to walk the Dreamweaver's path!
Enjoy my icy grace before you are frozen solid.
Nope, got trapped.
Sorry, I moved too late.
What happened?
Enjoy my icy grace before you are frozen solid.
You banish the one near red,
Enjoy
please.
my icy
Ten.
grace before you are frozen solid.
Okay, let's stop DPS for now.
Stop DPS.
Enjoy my icy
Vulcan is
caress
spread out,
before you are
please.
frozen
Spread.
solid.
Let's actually leave the one between red and yellow alive and kill the other ones.
Storms of Golgany!
Actually, we can DPS them down pretty far, and then we just tank them together, and then they won't be able to do any damage to them.
The bosses.
Yeah, we just tank them together once we have them at a 10%.
Enjoy my icy caress before you are
I guess-
frozen solid.
Cella. Missionary is supposed to keep alive. Phoenix. Isso aqui toda a gente.
Enjoy my icy caress before you are frozen.
Between red and yellow.
The one close to the entrance. Leave that one alive. No. This
Não
ad
sei, acho
is
que
still
ainda não.
alive, so try not to for anyone. Next one is Casbro.
Shouldn't you be nuking them now?
Caress before you are frozen solid.
We're still missing 2 ads.
We can. We'll just bring them together afterwards. Castro adds, get away from the edges. We'll leave the one.
Ah, right. I forgot the flamethrower. Sorry.
We'll leave
Sai do
the
meio, sai do meio, amor, sai do
alive,
meio.
the other ones die. Please be careful to not kill any other demons.
Before you are frozen solid.
Maybe there's a chance the Commodores will be up again in time.
I want to see your limbs roasted.
Cuidado, não pode ser muito perto do outro.
Enjoy my icy caress before you are frozen solid.
Red is dead, so don't kill the one. Kill the one at between green and yellow, please. Kill the other ones.
I want to see your limbs roasted.
Which one are they killing? Green and yellow?
Okay, let's pick up the DPS.
Okay.
Oh, Melas, can you not kill that one? That's the one we need
No,
to
no,
keep
no, no,
alive.
no, no, tá quieto, tá quieto. Tá. Green e
Get your
yellow,
pets,
está certo.
get your pets off him, please.
Põe os pets
That's
em...
respawning now.
Faz as minhas pets com qualquer coisa. Green e yellow é aquela.
Some of them and leave the one closest to you alive.
Enjoy my
Everyone,
icy
what?
caress before you are frozen solid.
Your pets are attacking the torment again. Stop.
I want to see your limbs
Então,
roasted.
olha, mais vale ficares o resto da luta sem pet. Porque eles vão direitinhos para lá.
Enjoy my icy caress before you are frozen solid.
Okay, the Norganon had died.
There are pets.
Enjoy my icy caress before you are
We have to
frozen
kill more of
solid.
these ammo pools ads. Kill the ones
That's what I'm doing, caralho.
green, please.
Need some help here.
Commodores is up in 55 seconds.
Leave the other one alive.
Which one? São duas. Então.
Enjoy my icy caress.
Get away from the
before you
edges.
are
Foda-se.
frozen solid.
They were alive for too long.
Mortals ain't meant to walk the true
I want to see your limbs roasting.
Yep, that was a good try. Let's wipe and try again.
Yeah, we can definitely bring them low and then just tank them together.
Yes.
Yeah, I think when I needed to rebanish the Norganon one, a kitty was close by and probably did some AoE damage or whatever, and then killed the Norganon at.
Okay.
Must have been some splash damage.
They die with 1 point of damage, so nothing can reach them. That's why I'm trying to put them away from any, CC them away from any action that happens.
O problema é que não estava.
It was still a
Estava
good
atrás
try,
em cima dela.
nevertheless.
Fui eu.
When we get the Amanthul ads, we can kill
Fui eu.
3 of them and let one live.
Fui eu que
I
só
will
matei a outra
call
sem
out,
querer.
again which
Porquê?
one
Porque
to
ela estava em cima da arte que eu
let,
tinha que matar.
be kept alive, but the other ones need to die. Otherwise, this will be impossible to heal through. Unless the bosses are at 20% or something, then we can ignore it. Okay, let's
Yep.
try one more time before the break.
Yeah, but there is really no reason to chance it.
We can DPS the bosses all we want and bring them together at 10% or so or something, because they take virtually no damage when they're taken together, so we can use that to our advantage.
Comidinha.
Thanks, Riff.
Well, ideally at the back, whichever side actually ends up getting one of these ads alive. Ideally it was between yellow and green, but this last time it was red and yellow for spur of the moment things. But yes, ideally we're trying between yellow and green, so away from this portion here.
Pois, porque a arte que eles deixaram do Norganon estava aqui neste cantinho juntamente com a outra. Não estava no yellow, estava aqui.
Oh, does anybody want this? Maybe for off-spec?
Not me, thank you.
Not me, thanks, like.
Didn't offer, but
Do not waste
anyone?
my time, lesser creature.
Not my gigs.
Say when you're ready, Beef. We are ready, let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I can't wait to hear your flesh sizzle.
I want to see your limbs roasting.
This set the average alive with backs between yellow and green.
I want to see your limbs roasting.
Seconds till these ads
I
spawn.
want to see your limbs roasting.
We're near each other. Leave the one between yellow and green alive, please.
Vou já ficar aqui porque é para começar a bater nele. Caralho! Quem é que saltou para cima de mim? Alguém saltou para cima de mim. Não, parece que não dá para isto.
I want to see your limbs roasted.
Don't worry, babe.
I want to see your limbs roasted.
No Ganon coming up. I take the one and yellow.
Yep, can we go for some red, please?
Careful with Shocky.
Everyone?
Do lightning.
It's 2 yards the range. So get away from the edge of Melis.
Oh shit! São estas. Troquei as jatos. Eu também percebi que era Shocky, mas enganei-me, sorry.
I'll be very careful so you don't
Pois.
do anything.
Eu também percebi. What the fuck, man? Oh well.
Enjoy my icy caress before you are frozen solid.
Red Storm, please.
Right?
This is a really good order for the ads.
It is.
Enjoy my icy caress before you are frozen solid.
Kazrock's ads are running in 15 seconds. We're gonna leave the green one alive. The other ones die. Get away from the middle. Please be extra careful so you don't kill any of the ads
Enjoy
over
my icy caress before you
on
are
the opposite
frozen.
side.
Which one are we left? Green, we're leaving alive?
Green, yes.
Okay.
The demons are turning the Shaper's flames against you!
Careful, tree, you're very close to me.
Enjoy my icy caress before
Morgan on
you are
ad is
frozen
loose.
solid.
Não sei. Se calhar deixaram duas just in case.
Enjoy my icy caress before you are frozen.
I'm stupid as hell.
Okay. Drums are up. Separate them quickly.
Enjoy my icy caress before you are frozen solid.
Let's end this. The next set is Amathul ads. Just ignore them and nuke the bosses down, please.
The Khazgaroth ad is taking damage, be careful.
No, it's okay. That one can die.
Morgan on ad. I'm
Enjoy
ready.
my icy caress before you are frozen solid.
Northern Rat is dead.
No, we're okay. Just avoid killing anything except for the bosses. There were 2 Norganads alive.
Pois, eu logo vi que deixaram 2 vivas. Propósito.
Enjoy my icy caress before
Não era
you
melhor
are
tirarem aquela
frozen
dali ao pé do
solid.
gajo que é suposto não morrer.
I want to see your limbs roasting. Enjoy my icy caress before you are frozen solid.
Cuidado.
Or a mastery if you can, Tree.
Enjoy my icy caress before you are frozen solid. I want to see your limbs roasting.
Come on, come on. It's okay. It's okay.
Straight to you.
Come on, just kill the bitch.
Oh my god.
Well done, guys. Well done. Hey, you wanted a challenging one. That one was challenging.
There we go. That was very nice work, everyone. Let's run back and we'll have a short break before we continue.
And a deserved one at that, I might add.
Não estamos a fazer resto.
Oh, Riff even died afterwards. Jesus. Oh, would you look at that? A set item for geeks. What is it?
Yay. It's been a while since I got one. I'll be right back.
You can add it to your guild.
Bem, o próximo também não me parece ser muito complicado. Estás a ver que quando aparecem os atos de um agramado que aparecem aquelas duas, têm que estar separadas para não se juntarem, temos que as juntar e matar. Defeat the agramada after slaying a manifestation of Teishalak. Yeah. Temos que deixar as duas atos grandes na intermission juntarem-se, tornarem-se uma manifestation of Teishalak, matar isso e depois matar o agramada. É o que eu digo, o pior vai ser o do Argos. Apanhar 20 merdinhas daquelas em 5 segundos. Ou temos gente morta de propósito nos sítios onde aquilo aparece. Eu acho que é nos sítios onde, pelo que eu tenho percebido do LFR, é dos sítios onde aparecem as orbes. Depois destruís as orbes, os sítios onde elas supostamente estão, é onde eu vejo aparecerem mais orbes daquelas pequeninas. Por isso eu suponho que seja destruir orbes, ter já pessoal morto naqueles sítios específicos à espera, para apanharem todas as orbes. Suponho que seja isso que temos que fazer. If we do that, we get a month. Porque esta do agramar, tipo, não estou a ver que seja difícil. Se fosse heróico não conseguimos, é normal conseguimos fazer na boa. Porque eles conseguem curar aquilo sem problemas. Depois ficamos com um cãozinho igual aos do... igual à monte que andamos à procura. É... Ora... Este é o que sai dos cães, não é? Este é o do achievement. É por isso que estamos a fazer isto. Só temos... Certo, parece que são. Yeah, são os dois cães. Olha, é o que vamos ter assim que conseguirmos fazer isto. Sargeras' own hound was maybe once a fell stalker, but over the years of the Dark Titan reforged and reshaped his companion into something much more powerful. When at last he was pleased with his creation, he set about creating more of the hounds and imbuing them with the shadow and flame. Tem os dois a mesma descrição, isso é um bocado estúpido. E esta é a monte do One Master, é? Que é parecida a esta que já temos, só que do Blister Mod, mas com outra cor, só que preto. By the way, uma das zonas que já existe, né, Arati Islands, vai levar um revamp agora com o Battle for Azeroth, vai ter 15 raros e a maioria deles ou montes ou pets ou caraças. Incluindo raptors, cavalos. Pois, é que o problema é, aquilo vai estar ligado à cena das Warfront. Se a Horda controlar a AT Islands, podemos andar ali à vontade sem problema nenhum. Se a Aliança controlar, temos que andar com cuidado porque, mal entrarmos ali, estamos com o PVP ligado e sujeitos a levar na boca toda a gente porque aquela merda pertence à Aliança. Parece interessante, não parece? É uma cena porreira. Deixa ver se ainda temos tempo, vou-te mostrar.
I'm back.
Oh my god, this is so great. Look, Dark Mode. Dark Mode.
Eu tenho isso em Dark Mode sempre.
Eu não tinha. Mas faz-me também a cabeça assim.
Pois.
Let's see if we're all back.
Peraí.
Beef is back and eager to go.
Pera. What is it? Está aqui, é aqui. Não interessa. Vai haver Wallbots, dependendo de quem tiver da aliança, né? Uma mount, duas mounts, três mounts, um bate. Um bate.
I've got trash.
Cinco.
Trash.
Grey
E
eye.
mais, interessa-te?
As opposed to trash epic.
I'm back, sorry.
You know, none of this guy still bothered me a bit.
Did I miss a trash epic? What?
No, you didn't.
You mean the dog keeper with the ghost name?
Yeah, but I don't think actually it's not A as in island. It's more like this one. They didn't use the correct letter.
Ash.
Do we still need to do the CC on the ads or not? I don't
No,
know.
no CC on the ads on normal.
It's pronounced I.
Except for one.
But the name of the letter is?
I.
That's interesting. In Old English it was called an Ash.
Isn't that what the dwarves say? I?
Yeah, so basically I think the closest translation would actually be sheep goddess.
Sheep goddess?
Yeah, one of the words we use for sheep is Air.
Thank you, Roof.
Airnar faruda túnið, something like that.
What?
The sheep go to the meadow.
As ovelhas vão para o prado.
As ovelhas vão para o prado, muito bom. Muito bom.
Do we really want to fight a language battle here?
We can.
I think you lose.
Okay, now the next achievement is going to be a fun one for everyone. Well, all of them so far have been fun, I guess. But this one is going to be especially fun. Now, what we have to do is transform one of the elemental ads that spawn in the intermission thing into a manifestation of Taishalak, which means that this ad needs to be hit twice by the Taishalak combo until it
What?
transforms or is sort
Ainda
of
pelo que eu estava a pensar.
empowered.
Meaning we need to
by-
keep the big ad alive.
Yes. What we can do is select one of the small ads and keep it banished.
Não é nada do que eu estava a
For
pensar,
example,
então.
we can do the blue one that
Pois é mais fácil ainda.
where usually Zord banishes it.
Temos
Let
que
it
manter
go a
uma
bit
das gatas pequeninas
further
vivas
in
e deixar
and
e
just
fazê-la
banish
levar
it
com
about
a deixa lá
over there,
technique.
for example. Now, the ad needs to get hit by both Foe Breaker, which is the tank debuff, and the Flame Rend, which is the thing we stack for to split the damage. And it needs to get hit by all these four things in sequence. So instead of us having to be in a precise location, we have to jump back and forth. So the first tank to get the full breaker faces the boss into the ad. Just don't be on top of the ad. Just make sure that the cleave is going in its direction. And then after this hits the tank, everyone jumps where the tank is and helps share the damage from the Flame Rend. Then everyone jumps away, and the other tank takes the other Foe Breaker. And then everyone jumps back to split the damage from the last Flame Rend. With me so far?
Yep.
So it's just to jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out.
I was just wondering if it would be helpful to have a third tank to handle the ad.
Not really. We'll keep it banished, and it will still transform when it's banished. We don't really need anything. The manifestation of Taishalak, by what I've seen, melts within seconds after it actually transforms. As long as someone picks it up, we'll be fine.
Bora lá então. Não temos que fazer CCAs nem nada aqui, por isso? Não.
Well, Beef, everything is easy if you know what to do.
We are ready. Let's go. For now, let's do the fight as
5,
usual.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You will burn!
Or as someone important said, there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path.
Behind the boss.
Who is it, man?
The ads.
Facialist power is unleashed!
Don't hit the blue one. Let it come a bit further in and then vanish.
At least we don't need to keep a big ad up.
Oh. Bati na azul.
The idea is still to kill the small ones.
Fui direitinho à azul, mal matei a outra, percebes? Tipo, nem percebi da cor.
Okay, now let's continue the fight as usual. Don't stand in front of the boss, please.
O boss está virado para ali, que é para estar virado para a azul.
Be near the backside, everyone. Just don't stack. We're all clean.
Well, I have to stay in range for the banish.
Yeah, I'm not talking. There are more people than just you. Okay?
I know.
Here comes the technique. Stand by to jump into. Jump in.
I jumped too soon.
Run away. Jump back. Back?
No. 7 minutes.
I see. Res available. Can you get it, Zart?
Yes.
Or Storm?
I got him.
Okay, one
Thank
more
you.
technique. Rebanish the ad, please. Let's do it again.
Full breaker.
Jump in.
Wait, man.
Run away.
Full breaker.
Still an ember though.
Jump back. It should change
4
now.
times.
Maybe not. There it is. Let's kill it.
God, it's 350 million.
Time warp, I guess.
No, we still have an ad phase. And we only have one tank.
Steve, we still need 2 tanks on the boss.
Should I go bear and dive once?
Maybe. If we hurry, we won't get. We won't need a switch. To stay alive. More ads.
Sto matando os menos, sim. Sim.
Yes. Don't panic.
No, stand with B. You need to soak up the second hits.
Okay.
Storm, stand with hit. B.
Comes the technique.
Move away, Storm. Turn him, turn him!
Boa. Quero trabalho de novo.
Run away.
Little beef is down too. I'll go bear.
Just hold him. New technique. Run away. There we go.
That was fun.
Thank you, Lickery and Storm. That was very helpful.
Our victories mean
And grad slick.
Era eu e o Licorice que estávamos a tancar agora no fim, não percebeste?
Thank you. What is that actually? It's a warrior item.
Well, now that you got a warrior. Perfect.
I have a warrior. She's level 76, I think.
Oh, what achievement left? Everyone up.
I have no idea when was the last time that I had to go there to do off tank. I think it was on the ads to Alisand, where you need to split the ads right before Alisand.
That was fun.
Well, we did it, Storm.
Yeah, glorious tanking there.
Emergency bear tanks.
Thank God for druids, right?
And you wonder why this will be my main class forever.
Hey, I can banish things.
Okay, as a final, actually, for that,
Maybe I should look more into tanking in next expansion. But for raids it's really necessary, we have enough raid tanks.
just give me a second, sorry.
And after all, I'm a cat at heart.
I have many wares.
Se eu não tivesse a experiência que tenho em tancar o Agramar, tinha-se fodido esta merda toda.
If anybody needs to repair.
Porque aquela cena de virar o gajo, o Licorice não sabia fazer, fui eu que o fiz.
Okay,
Só
now
que o
our
bife
last
morreu,
achievement
o
is
bife estava do outro lado. Eu estava do lado
the
do
most
Flame
annoying
Ren.
one.
A única coisa que o bife tinha que fazer era fazer
Save the
tanto
best for last.
ao Agramar, que era para o Agramar se virar para ele.
Now,
Ele
this
não virou.
means this requires
Eu não
us to
estava a
pick up
contar
20
ter de ser eu a
of
virá-lo, o bife
those
morreu.
orbs that spawn in the spirit realm when we die in the last phase of this fight. These motes or tiny orbs spawn from the larger orbs that we kill out here,
Sim,
the
é das orbes.
modules,
É dos
the
modules.
shiny blue circles that we kill. When we kill these on the spirit realm, each of them spawns, I think it's 5 orbs, or is it more?
5 sounds about right.
Okay. It looks like there's about 6 of these orbs that spawn, so we should have more than the 20 required for this achievement. However, one person cannot pick all of these up. The easiest way to do this is to have most people die and go into the spirit realm, and we sort of issue a countdown. And everyone runs over the orbs. We have just 5 seconds to collect 20 of these, so we need a lot of people in the spirit realm.
Sounds like this is easier with more people in the raid.
Yeah, this is the only achievement that is easier with more people. If we can't do it tonight, we can try tomorrow or later in during the pre-patch and everything when we actually have more people.
I bet this one is going to get removed after this expansion is over, because it's going to be impossible to solo this.
So we do the fight as normal, and when we get to the last phase, we DPS at will, so to speak, and stop at around 10% DPS. Can go a little lower, but 10% should be fine. And afterwards, we wait until the next set of orbs spawn, the modules. We kill the modules, and when we kill them, we make sure that we stand inside of the zone that they create, because this will damage us sufficiently to let us die. And since a lot of us... What?
How many people do you want dead in that part? All?
Most as we can.
Okay.
out here, we only really need a tank and a healer, because nothing else happens out here, so everyone needs to go in and help out.
Do they have fixed locations, the orbs?
The orbs, yes, they always spawn in the same locations. Well, sometimes a few yards to the side, but mostly yes. So, I'll go for one of them that spawns back here, I think between yellow and red, and feel free to pick one and go there. And if you see someone else going there, just go for the other one when we call out the death. Whichever the case, if you do die, make sure that you don't pick up any orbs until sufficient people are inside. If you really need to die, feel free to go in front of the boss and get killed by the cleave attack it does. In case.
Well, if we don't have enough people in the spirit realm, we might have to do that.
Yeah.
I have many lucky right?
All of
know
these
what?
achievements are possible to track with weak auras, but
Se dá para fazer tracking ao
I
achievement, eu
have no
faço
weak
tracking.
auras for these.
Por exemplo, aparece aqui collect 20 titanium corps within 5 seconds, assim que isto... Percebes? Ah, só acontece quando derrotar... Deve haver uma weak
By the
aura
way,
qualquer que eles
the
têm.
real changes
Eles têm
to between normal and heroic, because I don't think we've been here for some time on normal.
It's the blight, right?
What?
It's the blight.
No, the timings are a little off. The Soul Blight still happens, but the timings are not at the same time. It doesn't happen at the same time as Code of
Doesn't
Death.
overlap.
No, the damage is reduced, the buff from the orbs lasts longer, and the adds don't switch. They stay the same, empowered add throughout all of the phase. And we're ready. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Master demands your doom! The might of sea and sky must aid our champion goals.
Death is coming.
Ainda bem que a minha quest desta semana é matar o orc. Muito melhor, sendo assim do Soul Blight, não é?
Death.
Lindo, perfeito, sensacional. Parece que foste o Blight assim, do caralho.
Another death.
Só estamos 9, não te esqueças desse pormenor. Só estamos 9. Não estamos full raid group. Não tinha reparado aí. Diz 10, estamos entre o 1 e o 10. 10 é o mínimo.
The debuffs.
Taunt him. Can you take the one with the sword? I'll take the daggers.
Time answers to me, Unmaker. The one force that can bind your relentless fury.
Sasagem para batermos aqui na green. Está na green, quer dizer, na amarelo. Tadinhas. Coitadas das artes, não tem hipótese.
Okay, now we continue as usual. And let's try and let the tree live.
Não, para já é.
Oh, forgot to ask. Anyone gonna miss Coven?
No.
I do.
So until 10% we kill orbs as normal, right?
Yes, and the boss too. Yeah.
And the boss.
Actually, Coven is okay. The one thing I'm really not gonna miss is the pulling orbs. I find those very irritating.
Arise,
And the dogs.
I don't mind the dogs. Being pulled in another direction is the irritating part.
Percent modules you can kill. Just gonna test if this kills me. No, it doesn't kill me.
And do it what?
Build the modules, and then die.
Do I let people die
my
now?
module storm.
Yes.
Steve, you're gonna have to take the boss from work.
Don't pick up any orbs.
Kill me.
Spread around the orbs.
Thank you.
I'm close to one.
3, 2, 1, go.
Did we get enough?
I have no idea. Did we get enough for what?
I don't think so. We need more.
Então faz resto.
So this round.
Yep,
Yes,
die
you
and
have
try
to
again.
We're gonna wipe.
No, die and go to the realm to try again. Three, two, one, go.
Did we get enough?
The tree is gone. Now how are you guys?
I think so.
The tree's gone.
The tree's gone. Okay, Sailors, you need to solo it.
Don't pick up that.
He still has one my dog.
Ah, Storm's there still.
It's not gonna happen. I can.
I don't think it's going to be possible to do this without.
your prize.
Yeah, but I mean, this is the last one we're doing, so this one sounds complicated. So it's okay that we need to find out how it works.
Hang on a second, I'll go get the weak aura.
The question is, should we? It might. Don't you think it would be better if we wait for the second round?
Well, the idea to have the boss at 5% or underwards is indeed if the tree is dead, so there's less time the boss is kept alive. But if we do it at the start and then we kill the boss, it really doesn't matter. Hang on, I'll go get the Gora.
No, what I was thinking is, if it's a second round of modules, shouldn't there be more orbs up?
The orbs despawn after a while.
Ah, okay, never mind then.
You need to at least pick up 3 or 4 orbs while in there, otherwise it won't happen. Each one of you that goes in.
Yeah, but if you're only close to one, that's not gonna work.
You can always run to another one, I guess.
5 seconds is not a lot of time, unfortunately.
Standing still won't make it happen, definitely.
Woe is us, we're doomed.
We'll try again. See how it goes.
Okay.
Did Chi Torpedo work while you were in ghost form? I saw
Yeah,
something.
yeah, it works.
I was surprised that suddenly something shoot past me.
Yeah, I think Ghost Wolf works too.
Yes.
There are some speed boosts though that work. Unfortunately, Flying Serpent Kick doesn't.
No cat ones.
Or goblin jumps.
Yeah, well, you don't have rockets while you're dead.
Okay,
Que se a gente...
this-
Ah, matem-se outra vez! Esqueceram-se da puta da árvore. Foi por isso que eu não me matei, fiquei tipo... Eu não... A primeira vez me matei de propósito, que não morri ao mesmo tempo que vocês, meti-me à frente do boss. Mas depois não me matei. Pensei, então,
Unfortunately, this is one of the
como é que a tree
achievements
vai
that doesn't
aguentar
go
esta
red when you don't have the 20 modes like the other ones did. This would be very helpful.
That's why you have the weak aura that Geeks is installing.
I have the weak aura now.
Yeah, it's kind of half-assed though. That Bliss has some of the achievement tracking that helps you and others that don't.
Okay, let's try it again.
Five, four.
Just make sure, are we doing it on the first or the second time they spawn?
Let's do it on the first one.
Porque também digo-te uma coisa, se não for a primeira, a segunda não é que não há árvore para todos. Porque a árvore está limitada ao número de ilhos consoante o número de gente que está. Se tiver mais gente, a árvore tem mais ilhos. Ou seja, sermos 9 aqui é uma desvantagem descomunal. Para começar, temos menos gente para apanhar ouro. Segundo, a árvore dura menos tempo. Ah, quem é que pôs esta merda aqui?
Made a bubble go off in melee range, that's not gonna be an issue though.
Bom, se acontece em heróico com esta gente, espantas-te que aconteça em normal. Tem-se por que ainda ninguém tinha morrido dos que estão na rede. Já é bem bom. Pois, lá está. Se calhar um bocado até conseguimos, mas como não havia maneira de fazer tracking, tipo, não fazemos ideia. Sim. Mas o Geek já foi buscar o Wicora. Ele devia ter posto o Wicora antes de começar a luta. Sabia que ia ser preciso, mas pronto, está na mesma.
Have the same idea.
It was weird. I had the cross debuff for a while, but then it went away.
Time answers to me, Unmaker! The one force that can bind your relentless fury!
We are literally
I
killing
thought time
death.
answers to Chromie. I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, where is she?
She'll be back in the future, I'm sure.
Or in the past.
Or in the past.
I need to get killing death.
No, just because he has a sight doesn't mean he's dead.
He's in fact not dead.
But I think it's less that the items represent an element, more likely just adopt an element.
Wow, Malus, you seem to have every one of them against you.
Já estava a levar com o resto todos. Para ser target com os restos todos.
Trying it on the first time.
Segurar mais ou menos os sítios onde aparecem as horas que é para ficar
After all we have endured,
Yes, on the first
it
one,
must
Aldana.
not end this way.
Hope is not lost, High. The spark of life still flickers within these mortals. Arise, champions! Fight to save your world!
And the modules.
Eu vou morrer de sorte porque isto não vai assim.
Need more people in here.
Okay, I'm dead too.
There's not enough orbs.
And they despawn.
There were rest back and fight again afterwards, but there weren't enough orbs. Here come more modules.
Should we all try to die, or at least everybody except the tank and the healer?
No, that is the idea. We need everyone except for a tank and a healer inside.
Mas não vamos ter arma.
I see many. Can we go?
3, 2, 1, go.
Ora custa a 30%, caralho, como é que querem fazer isto? Calhau.
Did we get enough?
It says
Oh damn, the tree is gone. Did we get enough?
It says 46.
Ai que caralho,
Well,
vocês
this is
não
more than
estão
20.
ritos como não.
Seems unlikely though.
Não. Argus needs to die, it's part of the achievement. Then
I
kill Argus.
see what we're not doing correctly.
Part of the achievement is select 20 modes of attempt power within 5 seconds, then defeat Argus the Unmaker.
Okay, let's wipe it. Would you mind if we tried just one more time?
Sure.
Master, I claim your prize.
Eu pensei tipo, e se falharem, como é que é?
Would it help if some of us would stay out and DPS the boss?
Just give me 1 second, sorry. I just want to check one last thing.
Ai, isto agora deu-me vontade de rir. Eu não morri. Eu não morri de propósito. Eu não morri agora desta. Quando ele disse vamos tentar outra vez de propósito. estúpido que não deve haver orbes suficientes ainda em cima para se apanharem todas.
Okay, so we can't do it as easily on the first set because the first set spawns 5 orbs apparently, and the next one spawns 6. We need to get him to 80 energy, which that's why this tracks 80 energy per 20 motes.
So you go in on the second cycle. Is that it?
Or on the very last one, we can also let
whichever's safer, really.
Yeah, it sort of depends on if the tree is going to be alive or not. Because if we all die and then we complete it, and then the boss, because it also looks like we need to kill the boss while it's still within this energy range. Although
in that case, better kill 3 sets of orbs, I guess, just to be safe.
Yep. And maybe a DPS stays with tank and the healer to help killing in case things go bad.
Okay. For
I don't mind staying alive.
What?
I was saying I don't mind staying alive if a DPS needs to stay alive.
As long as we keep the tree alive until that set, we'll be fine.
Então por isso eu não morro desnecessariamente. Right?
Yep. So if no one dies, we can use the tree at the end. Yeah. It can only resist once. So let's go. Let's try it one last time. When we get to that part, just kill orbs the first set, and then we'll see how low the boss is at the second set.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Eu gostava era de matar, se não fizermos o achievement que era para fazer a coisa. fizermos este achievement temos a manta agora. Just pain. Only pain.
Gonna miss all this.
Time answers to me, Unmaker. The one
You're gonna say the same about Elisand
finds your relentless
or Xavier's.
Ooh, lobster man.
Well, just look forward to the next expansion where there's something that we can all agree to hate.
Alliance?
Probably get one.
There's always going to be one boss that we just don't like.
Tu não gostas mesmo de aqui?
They
on that?
Nice.
Mas o resto não gostas mais não? Nem deste?
Very disgusting bosses in there.
We'll see about it when we get there.
Qualquer um. Exato, tirando a capa, tens razão. A capa não tem o RNG que está envolvido nas merdas que saem.
Oh, yep. I know I'm gonna have a lot of fun.
Any spider boss?
So we now ignore the first set of beacons and do it after the
No,
second
we
set?
don't ignore,
We
we
have
do.
to kill the B-worms. but,
Yeah, we have to kill them, but we don't go in to die then.
After all we have endured, it must not end this way.
Well, Zart, we're all dead.
Exato, ignorar é a
Yeah, but
mecânica do costume para
Even with so
vocês.
many ads, you still higher. I don't get it.
Yes, I think the third one should be okay.
Fight to
But
save your
no one can
world.
die and use the tree. Until then.
Remember to use the markings for, you know, the debuffs.
Got the modules.
Don't use the tree again.
If you die, use the tree. I think we can
What?
spare once. It's not everyone at the same time.
Não sei se isso não estraga a coisa. Don't grab any orders, por isso. Não sei se isso não diminui a coisa no número de ordens.
Next set of modules, let's kill these two.
Ah não. Ah, que isso não é influenciar de alguma forma.
City Bear's gonna stay out to kill the boss if need be.
No, everyone has to go in except for a tank and a healer.
I'll
Here
stay
come
out.
the
Depois
modules.
das próximas.
Let me know when to stop healing.
Kill the modules and die. Three, 2, 1, go.
Sorry, I got knocked back into the tree.
Okay, that should be enough. Use the tree.
Puta! Não, sobrevivi tipo mal ia cá para fora e tal. Matem-no, por favor.
The modules.
Ignore the modules. Ok. Estás muito confiante no vosso DPS. Estás demasiado confiante no vosso DPS, caralho!
Can you res me? Thank you. Almost dead anyway. This is enough.
Come on.
Kill it with fire!
Not with fire, but...
Damn it, I guess it wasn't enough.
Sorry about that. I tried.
That's ripped though.
I don't even have a fucking hunter. It's the second hunter legendary. I mean, come on.
Well, there's a message right there for you.
I couldn't.
Ugh.
I scooped.
Well, sorry we didn't get the last one. We'll try again tomorrow, or...
We learned something. We
the next one?
need to work on this, I guess.
Yep. The good news is that we can jump into Argus very quickly. Thanks all for coming. We are one
obrigado
achievement
pela
away
quest,
from a
man.
shiny new dog. If you can, sign up for tomorrow and we'll try this one again tomorrow. If not, I'll put our next one up on the calendar. Next one is going to be Tube of Sargeras.
Olha,
Thanks all.
Relic é muito boa para survival.
Pretty good progression, even if you didn't make it all the way.
Bye, guys.
Hi, Melis.
That matters.
I'm off too. See you tomorrow, guys.
Gotta leave, Mumbo. Thanks for the run, guys.
Epá,
Discord, Lucas. Discord.
Epá. Epá, eu estou-me a cagar que isto pelo menos completou uma quest. Então, para mim foi melhor assim. Mas foda-se. Confiamos no Giggs, mano. Confiamos na cena de a Itália é suficiente. Eu apanhei 4, não sei quantas é que eles apanharam, mas eu apanhei 4. Agora se foi 5 segundos ou...
The skies call out for aid.
Epá, daquilo, se aquilo... Suponho que aquilo lhe disse que era suficiente, pelos vistos. Bem o enganou. Quando quiseres jantar, podemos jantar. Pode ser. Olha, ao menos tinha uma das cenas para fazer pegar mais uma vez ao trinket. Onde estás? Da laranja. É aquela luzinha do olho.